Okay, here's a part 3 to this first print. Now, I'd seen people talk about this on YouTube, on their first layer thickness of their printed part not being correct, being too thin. And now that these are done, you can see this outside thing. This is the correct thickness. See how thin this one is? That's the layer that was stuck to the membrane. It is thinner on all of them, and there's a bit of a elephant's foot, so it means squishing occurred on these prongs, which I would have to clean off before I could use them. You can see that extra little ridge there. So I know that these are thinner than they're supposed to be. Now, we're not talking a lot. Maybe 0.05 or so. So I'm going to have to go back and look at some more of the YouTube videos to see how people correct for that. I think I remember one guy saying what he did instead of when you set your leveling for your build plate, they told you to use a single sheet of paper. I think he was using 2 or 3 sheets of paper to set the calibration of that, how far down it goes to begin with. And I think I remember other videos where they were saying the only way they could cure it was to put a raft under the part, or to print the part suspended with supports, so that the raft or the supports take the squish and not the part that you're interested in. Now, I kind of wanted to avoid rafts and supports because I didn't want to have to do cleanup and have rough edges on mechanical surfaces. So I may have to try and experiment, start with the easiest thing, I guess, which would be re-level this bed at, why not just try 3 sheets of paper instead of 1, see what happens, and then compare it to this and see if they turn out different. If it still turns out the same, if that doesn't fix anything, then I guess I'd be forced to try rafts or supports. Now, didn't see rafts listed in the basic choo-choo box that came on the memory stick for this thing, but it might be there. I wasn't looking for it either. I guess I would rather go with a raft than I would support. Might be easier just to run a straight edge on a mechanical part and pop it off the raft. I don't want something that's going to bond too much, but I don't want something that's going to possibly let go, like supports. I mean, if these were up on little tree limb supports, I'd hate to see them pop off as they're printing. I don't know. I'm going to try the extra sheets of paper first, and I'll let you guys know.